Hey, what's up guys, it's Eric with Eric's RC channel. I'm just going to show you my settings, my personal settings on my dx7s on my x580 quadcopter. And it's probably relatively the same for most quadcopters. And it's using the Multi-Wii Pro 2.0 board. So first thing you're going to do, just go to model select. Oh, I'm sorry, not model select. When you first set it up, pick your model you want to put it on. Model type, airplane. No, I don't want to reset my data because I already have it. You just pick airplane. So, and then name your model, whatever you want. I got x580 quad. And then we're going to pick the model I have already named. Alright, x580 quad. You can see it's in airplane mode, a little picture of the airplane. Under Servo Setup, for travels, this is just what I like to use. It's nothing you have to do, just a preference for me to help smooth it out, because I really like, I'm mostly going to try to use this quad for maybe a little aerial photography and video stuff, so I'm just trying to get it really smooth. I left the low end at 100, so it'll be 0% throttle when you start it up, and on the top end I went with 88%, so I'm not going to max out my throttle. It's just too much, especially with the 10-inch props, and I just went with 88% on the top end there, so I'll never get 100% throttle. You guys don't have to do that, but for the ailerons, I went ahead and went to 80% on both ends, so I'm just going to get 80% on my aileron and 80% on my elevator. Now you could also do this with the dual rate, as in if you switch on the dual rates, you can do it in the dual rates menu with but I just do it with the travel. It's fine. Rudder I left the same, and all my auxiliaries and gears left at 100. Now on the Multi-Wii Pro 2.0 board, I wanted to point this out. I don't know if it's going to be the same for yours as it is mine, and with the orange RX receiver. That's the 7-channel one. Aileron was reversed and rudder was reversed. Just keep that in mind. You just don't want to, just check before you actually take off. That could be different. Dual rates in Expo. Here's where you could have just cut the dual rate down to 80 instead of doing it with the travel to 80 like I did. But I might make it even less than that, so I might use the dual rates anyway. Expo I put up to 55 for aileron and elevator, and 20 for rudder. Just helps keep everything nice and calm at the middle of the stick. I am using throttle cut, and it's actually on the DX7 it's listed as, if you want to get a throttle cut set up, it's listed as mix 1. That's the switch you want. And you can see mix 1, which would be your normal throttle cut switch on the right, far upper right. Mix 1, and I put that at -30. You might not want to use a throttle cut on a quad, but I do. So as you can see, everything good. Auxiliary, actually it's auxiliary 1. Let me show you the top end. Alright. Now what we got going on up here is this switch right here I have set up on auxiliary 2 on the Multi-Wii Pro 2.0 board, and when I flip it to 1, that does arm, motors, and auto level. When I flip it to 2, it does return to home. That's auxiliary 2, my 3 position. And as soon as I turn it on, instead of having to hold the stick down like this to arm the motors, I just flip down to 1, they're armed. It was kind of annoying doing that all the time and holding it for like 6 seconds or whatever. This back left switch, I think it's auxiliary 1 on mine. That's how it's set up on the Multi-Wii. Toward me is altitude hold. Activates the barometer, and that works really well, altitude hold on this thing. I mean on the x580 quad with the Multi-Wii. And this front switch here, this is my auxiliary 3 I think, and this activates position hold, which is still really buggy. My GPS module is really crappy. I need to get like maybe a U-Blocks or something better. Appreciate you guys watching my video. Hope you find this a little bit useful, or you can compare my settings to yours or whatever. And and I might check out some other people's videos on kind of what they got going on their quad and what setup, what kind of programming they're running, if they're running it in airplane or heli mode even. I don't see why you couldn't run it in heli 1. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you later.